Right. So people, this is our session 3, where we'll be learning about what is the AI agent. Okay. That is, today we'll just see how this AI powered analytics agents, expert agents can be created. We'll be learning about one basic agent because for that building it will take a lot of time. But given the time, whatever is there, we'll try to understand the in-depth of AI agents, what is AI experts and what is AI assistant. And we'll build one very simple AI agent, very simple one. Okay. Right. So first of all, what all we discussing at this agenda today, say we'll be discussing about the AI agent fundamentals, designing AI experts, then building AI agents without coding, then AI agents for Excel, SQL, and Power BI, AI workflows and productivity, agentic AI, and the future of analytics, and a capstone project, which I'll be explaining, will not be working because it will take a lot of time, but this will be there in your syllabus when you come to this
The
AI
screen is
project.
not sharing, I believe.
Screen I shared. You people confirmed.
No, it went
One
off
minute. Let
actually.
me just. 1 minute. 1 minute.
No,
1 minute. I'm doing. Are you able to see the screen, people?
yes, sir. Now we can able to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Right. So, people, what I was telling. So, this is session 3. So, we'll be learning about AI agents. That is how we can use artificial intelligence tools for building this AI agents. Now, you people will be thinking what this AI agents is all about. I'll tell you, it is very easy to understand. Many of them actually make it very complex, but I'll tell you it a very simple way what this AI agents are all about. Okay. So in this agenda, so today we'll be just learning about the AI fundamentals, then what is AI experts, how to design it, then building AI agents without coding. Then also we'll see how we can create agents or experts for Excel, SQL, and Power BI. Then what is workflows? We'll just try to understand what is workflows and how we can increase the productivity. AI agent, what we see, similarly, we have something called as agentic AI. Okay, agentic AI and the future of analytics. And then there is a capstone project, which will be working not today. I'll tell you what it is, and then we'll be working in our syllabus in depth because to work on that, at least we need 2 to 3 hours, so which we cannot do it in this given point of time. And as I told you, this is just the brush up, or say just to give you an heads on what actually is artificial intelligence. Now, actually, it will be used in the analytics. So only for that, we have taken this 3-day session. Okay. Right. So people, I have made one very nice say presentation, which I have a document, a detailed document, which I'll be sharing with people. This presentation is again done by Claude. I just gave Claude. It took me some 2-3 minutes. It gave me this output. So that I'm actually using for the presentation. But detailed prompts, queries, or it can be explanations, everything is there in the Word file, which I'll be sharing it with you. You can go through that. Okay. I hope all of you have registered for that videos, which I have already posted. You would have taken the link from Sumash. If you have not taken, again, take it. It is completely free because if I put that in Telegram or any other places, it will be like scattered, right? So I've made a course where we have all the videos, materials, files, practice files, everything is there. Just register for that. It is completely free. It is for your sake only. It's an LMS. It will be easy for you. Even if you are in the mobile also, you can watch the video. Offline also, you can watch. You don't have to be connected to internet. For that reason, we have uploaded that in the our website. So you can go there and you can check that. Okay. Right. First of all, what we'll do is we'll try to understand about AI agent fundamentals. And this will not be complete practical classes, but we'll create some agents in the end. Okay. Right. So what is AI agent and what is the fundamental of it? Say, why are agents the next leap in analytics industry, or how the productivity can be increased in analytics, or say how an analyst should use this AI agent. People, this AI agents or agentic AI is not actually available only for analysts. It is available for every single industry now. Now, let me just give you one simple explanation what this AI agent is all about. We can say that AI agent is a digital employee. That's all. AI agent is nothing but it is an digital employee. Now, let's say, for example, we are some 20 of us sitting here. Each of us will be assigned some task. Similarly, the AI agents will be assigned similar, say, one task. You have to do this. There will be another agent. We'll assign one more task for that particular agent. Previously, when the AI agent came, one agent was working only one work. Now we have multiple agents where we assign, let's say 10 agents are there. We give 10 tasks. Now each of them can actually communicate. Like how we actually have the team building. Similarly, now we have multiple agents where they can communicate each other. So for that, we need various different technologies, which I cannot do it now, but we'll be working later in our syllabus when you come to that particular chapters. Okay, right. So usually what happens, the other day I was just showing day one, what is AI assistant, what is AI expert, and what is, but we didn't talk about AI agent. So we talked about what is assistant and what is expert. What is assistant? We just ask a question, it will just reply for that. You ask another question, it will reply for that. It will not do anything. What expert will do, we ask something, it will just do only that particular task. Understood? So assistant is, it will only answer. It's also called as like chatbots. Expert means it will do what we say, but agents are not like that. They can understand. Let's say I given the data, it will understand what all I can do by myself. But how will that do? We have to train it. That is AI agent. So these three things just keep in mind. Very simple to remember. Assistant is, it's something like a chatbot, will just answer my question. Expert will do what I actually ask. Agent will do what I say and also what it thinks. Understood? Okay. Now here it says, so after this model, what all we will be learning. So this is given here. Just go through this. First, we'll see what is an AI agent. As I told you already in a simple way, let's read the definition. An intelligent system that perceives, reasons, decides, and acts. That means it can take the question, it can decide, and it can execute as well. Now, if you see here, an agent, AI agent pursues information, reasons about it, decides what actions to be taken, and executes them to achieve a goal with minimal human intervention. Understood? Very simple. Okay. It can take the decision. It can understand. It will take, but for that we have to train it. It will not go and learn by itself. How to do that? Practically, I'll show you all this in the AI agent when we create it. Okay. Now, what an AI agent, AI agent can actually do, it can understand objectives and break them into tasks. Then use different tools and retrieve information. And then execute multiple steps in a sequence, learn from context, and make logical decisions, produce complete business solution. So you understood it behaves like a human one. But unless and until it is not trained, it will not do anything, but it is trained, it will do everything for you. You don't have to bother about it. It will take care of everything. That is called as AI agent. It's like an employee, digital employee. Okay. So what are the characteristics? Say goal awareness, logical decisions, learn from the context. Context means whatever we give. It can be PDFs, it can be data, it can be Word file, it can be website, anything you just tell that learn this and keep it, it'll learn, it'll start working. Multi-step planning, uses external tools, automates work. So all these things, what we actually do, similarly, it will actually work. Okay. All right. The evolution towards AI agents, say previously it was calculator. Remember? Anything if you want to do, we used to just go type something, we used to get the calculation, we used to prepare that. Then that is like we had system, computer, and all. Then after that, search engine came. You know what is search engine? Search engine means Google, Bing, all these are actually search engine, Edge, Internet Explorer. That's what we had. They will go and will try to search something. It will give the websites. You go to Google, even now it's a search engine. Google. Say, I want some information, what it will do? It will give me all the related websites. You'll have to go there and you have to check that. But after that, from 2020 onwards, right, we could see that there is something called as ChatGPT, right? Then Claude came. Then so many other things came. So what is that? They're all AI assistant. When ChatGPT came, everyone was surprised. Even I was actually trying to do some R&D in 2022 only I had taken one session on ChatGPT. Okay, at that time many of them didn't know ChatGPT only. So I was just wondering what happened. Then I took one session where it was just giving me only what I asked. But now later they started converting that as an expert. Now you can see that ChatGPT is there in my Excel, Claude is there in my Excel. Then there are various other tools also, not only ChatGPT and Claude. There are various other tools as well where we ask something to do, it will work and will finish the task for you. And now we have this AI agent which can plan, decide, performs task and delivers the outcomes. It can decide what I want. It can decide how the dashboard should be. It can decide everything. To that extent, they have made this AI agents. Understood? Right. Assistant versus expert versus agent. Let's see. See, domain expertise, basic, your expert is advanced agent. So this has given me a very nice table actually. Go through this. Say uses tools limited sometimes, but just use all the times. Say multi-step planning, execute task, make decision, workflow. See, assistant will only give the information. That's all. Can you see this one? Expert, only few things it can do, but AI agent can do a lot of things. Okay. This PPT also I'll be sending you. Just keep it for your reference. Very nice, very neatly it has given step by step. Very nice it has given. Okay. So AI assistant answers questions and generate content. AI expert specialized knowledge in one domain. Then AI agent complete business execution end to end. Everything complete. Right. How agents think and their core components. Okay. The reasoning cycle. Reasoning means what? It start thinking. You see in every different directions. Okay. Say receive the goal, understand context, break. I give a task that will break that into different pieces actually. So that it will be easy for it to execute it. The next, select the right tools, execute the task, evaluate and refine, deliver the outcome. That means if I give a task, whatever it can do to complete the task in a more possible and the easiest way, it will do. Okay. So here you can see all the components here, how actually it will work. So first is goal. What is my goal? Then knowledge, reasoning, actions. What is the role of the agent? Then memory. This is very important. This is where all the information details will be stored. Then tools. Then finally the output, what we need. Okay. Right. So this is the architecture actually. First user will request. There is a goal. Then the reasoning will happen. Then knowledge and memory. Then tools, actions, and the final output. So this is how actually the entire AI agent will work. I told you. So this is just an information what I'm giving. Right? Don't think that there are so many tools. I'll show you all the tools, list of tools. We have make.com. We have N8N. We have ChatGPT, Claude. Even we can use Google, say, code library also for getting AI agents. I have Hagen. There also we can do this AI agents. I'll show you that Hagen also. There are so many like that. Many tools, hundreds of tools are there, but all are paid. You have to pay for that. Nothing in compulsion. Okay. There are some free, but we cannot make very advanced agents actually. Okay. So specialized agents, what we can build, say Excel expert, we can build SQL developer, Power BI consultant, business analyst, documentation, career mentor. So anything you want, we can build it. Nowadays, you go to any website. If you ask any question, it will start answering. If you have this YouTube channel, right? You go to your YouTube channel now. Previously, someone was coming, it was like chatbot. If you say some question, it was giving some 4 options. Forget, say, YouTuber. The travel agency. You go to any, say, what is that, travel triangle, or there are so many other websites now. For just testing purpose, you just go to that website. Let's say 3 to 4 years back, I just went there to travel triangle, and if I mention something, it was having some fixed number of fixed questions where we need to answer or select the index number. But now it's not like that. You ask any question, we'll try to answer. Why? How? That is because of these kind of AI agents. Now there is no chatbots. Completely is agents. We call it as agents, where it will answer our questions. Okay. So you can make that agent as anything you want. Anything you want, you can create. You can replicate yourself. like how actually you are answering. But for that, we need to train. We need to give all the documents. We need to give all the information. Yeah, right. So designing the AI expert, how we can actually design. Okay, say first of all, let me just brief. There's a lot of things to discuss here, but I'll just tell you how actually we can train. See, when we are actually building this AI agent or AI expert, there will be a lot of options. One is the name of that particular agent, the name of that particular expert, then what actually it will do, the description, and then we have to upload all the possible files, everything we have to. If you people are using your WhatsApp business, how many of you are using WhatsApp business? If anybody is using, okay, just go and check, or you just message me. I will not answer. Nowadays, I don't have to answer. Now there are so many messages coming in my mobile. It has been answered by agent. AI agent is answering. So in WhatsApp business, in WhatsApp individual, I don't know whether it is there, but in WhatsApp business, see, I'm not answering. Now almost some 3 to 4 messages have come that has been already answered. But how is it answering? It's answering exactly like how I message. How? Because I train it. So what I'll do, it'll ask some questions saying that this is what I want. The information someone is asking, what I'll do. So what I'll do, I'll go and I'll upload all the PDFs or some information, or I'll speak and say that, see, this is what you have to speak. Once it is done, next time answer. You go and just message me and see. It'll answer immediately. So the AI agents have been used everywhere now, everywhere. Things have become more easy. And sometimes, I don't know whether you get the calls. Sometimes you might get calls from customer services from various different agencies. You just see, it will speak exactly like humans. I don't know how many of you have experienced it. You just speak to it. Previously, it was like the recorded message was coming, right? Some recorded message was coming. You keep on speaking, nothing will happen. It will keep on telling and it will say, thank you, bye. That's all over. But now it's not like that. It will call. You speak, it will answer. That is voice AI agent. Same thing like what we get this text, there we can use voice. Somewhere in one article, one of the banks, some foreign countries, they have the human kind of robots where it will answer. In the bank, they actually, so if you go there and you ask something, it is answering exactly like how the humans will answer. Okay, so likewise, everywhere they're actually trying to use this AI agents. Okay, right. So what all experts we can create? So this we already discussed about this slide in the previous module. So we can create various different experts. However, I want, whoever I want to create, I can create. Whatever it is, people, I'll tell you, whatever you want, you can create. Only thing is you should have a technical idea, the right tools, and budget, money. That is very important because AI tools are all paid. Free are there, but very less, or you might get some trial only. Okay. If you understand that, the kind of environmental disasters happening because of this AI, just go and search. Okay, after this session or whenever you have time, just go and search how the environment is getting spoiled by artificial intelligence. Just give this and check how much we are actually losing our environment. You know how much of water we need for this data centers? We only use all this. See, I'm very happy. See, I told her it just take me 10 minutes to prepare this particular slider. So we're all happy, right? Oh my God, see what all we can do. But the back end, if you see, it's very tragic. Go and check that after the class. I don't want to say that because if I say that, it will be like out of topic. Okay. So just go and check. But things are very fast now. That's all I can say. Okay. Anatomy of an AI expert. So when you want to build an agent or an expert, there are some flow what you have to follow. What is that? First, take the role. This is first meaning. Suppose if you want to create someone, say, suppose if you think you have joined the company, first they'll give you the role, correct? What you have to work. Directly, they will not say that, no, you take the salary and go. Will they say like that? No. They say, okay, X, Y, Z, you've come. First, your role is this. Your responsibility is this. Then what they'll do? They'll hand over all the files, correct? Read this, get trained on this, and then only you can start working. So we can see that first roles, then responsibilities, then expertise, then after that, output format. Understood? Just simple thing you have to understand. I am creating one agent. I'll assign the role. I'll give the responsibility. What's the role and responsibility for you? What all things you have to do that I'll train that. Then what is the output you have to give? That's understood, right? Okay. So here it says you are a Microsoft Excel MVP with the 20 plus years of experience, and I'm just assigning few things here. It will just try to get trained and then it will start working. So 10 best practices for building AI experts. So just go through all this, just about how you can use some best practices for creating some AI agents or experts. Okay. All right. Building AI agents without coding. Most of the people sitting here, they doesn't like coding. They say, sir, I am very poor in coding or I don't want coding. So I want to become a data analyst. Can I become data analyst without coding? 100% you can become data analyst without coding. Okay. Previously, let's say some 2, 3 years, or say 5 years back, if you come, I'll say it is very difficult to become data analyst without coding. But I'm not saying that we cannot become, because that time we need to code manually. Everything was there. Even the analysis also, you have to go, you have to check everything manually. But now things are changed. You saw that? Just drag and drop your data to ChatGPT. Just ask one question, it will give me all the things. So I don't have to automate. I don't have to do, I don't have to think anything. Suppose, I'll go to Cloud Cover. In that, I'll just go to one folder and I'll say, see, this is the folder in my system. I want all the files to be copied and pasted in one place. And then I need to create dashboard out of it. Just give this prompt. It will go offline, go to your system, fetch the files from there, collect everything, automate, finish the dashboard, and then it will say done. Understood? So to that extent, now why do I need coding? What is that? It's very important for me. The prompt engineering is very important. So what I'm telling is, as and when the technology goes, you people have to think about what I should learn. Previously, people used to say Python, VBA, Excel, all these things. Now, what people are saying, I want to learn Cloud, ChatGPT, the Cloud Cover, Cloud Code. I want to learn prompt engineering. Why? Because now the technology is like. Remember, 25, 30 years back, when you want to switch on TV, you have to go there, switch on the TV, and again, to change the channel, you have to turn that tuner, right? Remember that? I don't know how many of you know that. You have to tune that like this. Now, the remote came. Now I'll go and keep on changing the channels, right? Sitting here, I can change. Like now, automation, say dynamic. But now you get the smart TVs where you not only change the channels of the TV, you'll be changing the YouTube channels, you'll be changing the OTTs. Yes or no? So things are getting changed. Now, nowadays kids, they're not bothered about, if you ask them, the tuner, if you say they don't know. Likewise, the programming are also going now, it's getting extend. So what will happen? We just think about prompt engineering. And I don't know what will come next. So as and when the technology goes, please make sure that you learn that. That's will always tell, keep updated. IT field is the only field which can give you more salary as and when you keep updating your skills. Tell me any other skills like that. Right? So you are a data entry operator. You learn Excel. Then after that, you learn VBA, Excel, automation, something. Then you learn again AI. Then again, you learn something else. You can keep growing very fast and within 2 months, you can jump your role if you become more expert. Okay, so IT field, you can survive only if you upgrade yourself according to the technology. Otherwise, okay. So when I say without the coding, so you can prepare the AI agents without coding as well, just by drag and drop, I'll give some information. So for that, see, skill needed, traditional way, what if you are actually working, so we need programming, it is very complex, it can take days and weeks because you have to work on a project. Only the developers can actually do that because they should know programming. Even now, we can create AI agents by programs. That's very strong, but still you should know the program. Then it is very difficult to maintain because the code will be so huge, it's very difficult to maintain. But non-code agents, we have NA10, make.com, there are so many. If you go here, say skill needed, just we need to know how to configure it. Then setup is very simple because everything is ready, drag and drop. Then we can build that in minutes. Then anyone can build it. You don't have to be expert for that. Maintenance, easy updates because everything is coded in the backend. I just have to drag and drop. Okay. Say popular no-code platforms. ChatGPT, we can create custom GPTs, which I'll be showing now. Claude, we can create a project. Then Copilot Studio, we can actually create. And then Google Gemini Gems. Okay. So if you people have already attended my AI sessions, so you can know that. Otherwise, I'll keep conducting these kind of sessions. Attend. I will tell you. So this gems, ChatGPT, custom projects, all this I've already explained in my previous courses. So you can go through that in my YouTube channel. Okay. Why no code wins? Fast to build, easy to maintain, reusable, business friendly, no programming required. So it is very easy. Okay. Right. The 6 building blocks of an agent, say role first, then rules and constraints, system instructions, knowledge context, workflow, expected output. So this is the flow actually you should know. Already I have talked about this as well. Design agent workflow. So what are workflows? Workflows are nothing but the instructions what I give one by one, what it has to do, one by one, step by step. Okay. Say understand the problem. This is the workflow. Then I'll say analyze the data set, identify the KPIs, general calculations, then deliver final report, generate documentation, produce business insights, and create visual recommendations. So it is like, sorry, it should be from here. From here, say this is final actually. People, I'm very sorry. It will go like this. It should come like this. Okay. This is wrong actually. It should come here. Okay, anyways. Okay. So this is the flow what we have to give. Workflow is nothing but what task it has to do, in which flow it has to. Okay. Right. Likewise, test, improve, reuse, and publish. Say first test. We'll try to improve it. If there are any glitches, then again reuse it and publish it so that everyone can actually use. So if you want to sell it, people, I'll tell you nowadays people are making money by making these agents. Many of them still doesn't know how to make agents. So what they do, they'll make one AI agent to the company saying that this is a say automation tool, they'll sell it. Freelancer are making money like anything. But now it has become more easy. Now you and everyone individually they're trying to make their own agent. So previously when this AI agents came, many of them actually made a lot of agents and they started selling it. So because everyone wants to save the time, right? Even now you can go and see there are some websites. My friend itself, he himself had created one AI agent website. He was charging for per hour some $100 or something. So imagine $100 means into 100, how much? Okay, let's say 10,000, right? 1,100 into 100, somewhere 10,000, right? Almost. Say 9,500. It's 1,000 GST and all. So he was charging like that. So imagine if we get some 2, 3 clients per month, how much of money we can make, right? Right. So AI agents for Excel, this one already we have discussed. So here, depending on what actually I need to create. Let's say I want to create one Excel expert. So whatever is required for that Excel, I'll just update it. I'll just tell the agent to work like this. Suppose if it is SQL expert, then I'll say query generation, SQL debugging. So the task required for that particular thing, I'll just give. Okay. Next, workflows and productivity. So these are the workflows actually. You can see that. I will not be reading everything because we just have one more 20 minutes only. So I need to show you some agents as well. So just go through this, people. It's very self-explanatory. What it is, it's very simple to understand. Okay, end-to-end analytics workflow. So how actually we can start and how we can end is what it has been given. Okay. Agentic AI and the future of analytics. Say, what is agentic AI? Say, AI, the artificial intelligence, okay, pursues goals, planning, deciding, and execution on its own. Let me briefly explain what it is. Um, the AI agent and agentic AI, I'll tell you. AI agents are employees. Agentic AI is like a boss. Say, for example, I actually assign some tasks to 10 people. So all those 10 people, the resource who are working, they are actually the AI agents. I am actually controlling it. That is agentic AI is what it is controlling. That means I am the manager. I'll say, see, you do this task, you do this task, you do this task. Finally, that has to be done. So all the tasks, who is monitoring? The agentic AI is actually monitoring. So here, one objective, plan, use tools, executive review, and solution. That means we are just trying to understand that agentic AI is the thing, but is like a boss, or say in the top level. And under that, there will be so many agents who will actually work for us. Okay. So that is what actually happening. So nowadays, everyone actually, every companies are getting into this AI agent. So I request all of you start understanding how to do this as well. I'll show you one simple thing actually. And MCP, I think a few days back I did this MCP. MCP is nothing but model context protocol. This is something like APIs where we can connect with a different application, but APIs has got some code, some key, it will get connected. But MCP is something like a server. It's a protocol actually. Let me tell you how it is. It is something like USB port. I can connect, say USB port, I can connect mouse, I can connect keyboard, I can connect printer, everything I can connect, correct? So likewise, this MCP is something where I can connect anything. Okay, don't worry. This in detail I'll explain what it is. It is actually a protocol. Say it will allow one tool to connect with another tool. For example, Claude, I don't have any experts to get connected with directly with the Power BI, but I can use MCP server and I can connect directly with the Power BI and start controlling the entire Power BI. Entire Power BI can be controlled. Okay. Right. Okay. So future skills, you can just go through this. Then this capstone project I told you, we'll work on this in our syllabus, but one complete project will work right from Excel to SQL to Power BI. Complete project will work. Okay. So this I'll keep it on hold. I will not discuss now. Okay. And here again, whatever I discussed. So this in detail I've explained here. Just go through this as well. So this one I was telling, see, role, knowledge, instruction, workflow, rules, and AI agent. Finally, AI agent. Okay. So I'm very sorry, people. I'm just running through this. So all these are already I've explained. Okay, just go through this. Okay. So this is what we'll be working now. Quickly, I'll just try to work on two agents. And here, one complete slide I've given. You can call it as a cheat sheet or the complete understanding of the workflow or something. You can use this. Okay, this I'll be giving this entire sessions. What I did, I took this to Notebook LM. Okay, Notebook LM is a very nice AI from Google. So if you give the entire document and say just give me an infographics, this is what it gave. This is like entire sessions. What I did, the documents, everything is there in one slide. Everything, complete thing is there in one slide. Just go through this. Okay. And if you think you want to create also, go to Notebook LM. It's a very, very nice free AI tool from Google. Any documents, any information you can collect, or you just tell that Notebook LM to get the information. It will get you from the websites. It can be 10 websites, 40 websites, 100 websites. It will go, it will try to analyze and give a very, very interesting output. Can you say this? This from here. Okay. From here, whatever is there, this is done by Notebook LM. This the one what you see the previous slides, it's done by Claude, but that is paid. This is free. Okay, so both you can use. I used both because there are some things which I wanted to create. So I used this notebook LM. Okay, so this is a roadmap you can just go through. Now, let me just minimize this. And what we'll do is we still have some 10 minutes. I'll just tell you how these agents actually work. Very simple project. I'll show you practically because I don't want this just like a some theory class. Let me show you how the AI agents can be created in a very simple way. But again, I'm promising you that when you come to this courses, they will have very advanced way of creating this AI agents. Okay, right. First thing before we create this AI agents, we learned about AI agent. It is nothing but it is a digital employee who can actually work according to my instructions, and that has to be trained. We give some role for that. So for that, what I've done is a simple way. We'll try to create this in ChatGPT and Claude. Okay. Um, let's go here. This is the document what I told. It's somewhere around 166 pages. Go through this in detail. Whatever I showed that slide, that is there here in detail. Okay. Usually, yeah, assistant, what it will do, I'll say, I'll go and I'll give ChatGPT some question. It'll just give me some answers. Then again, I'll go to the ChatGPT in Excel. I have a ChatGPT. I'll give some instruction. It'll do my task. But this AI agent, what it will do is the goal. It's an expert. So what we studied, right? People, are you able to see the screen?
We can able to
Sir.
see, but only the Windows homepage.
Desktop.
That's it.
Okay. 1 minute. Sorry. I think there was some problem. Now can you see? Still not? Let
Still
me
no,
just
sir.
it's the same page.
1 minute. Because the presentation is shared. People, 1 minute. Something happened. Give me a minute. Just confirm if you're able to see the screen now. People?
We can see
Yes,
the
sir.
Word document.
Yeah, Word document can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can see the Word
Okay.
doc.
Okay. The previous document you were able to see, right? That PPT was seen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is a Word file which I'm just showing you how we can actually create the AI agent. So I given step by step. We can just go through this. Let me just go here. Okay, this is what we discussed till now. It's a huge document actually. In detail, I've explained. Okay. All right. So people, first what we'll do, we'll try to create one simple AI agent. Okay. Let me open this cloud. Okay. See, AI agents do not be always programming only. I'll open this cloud. Here we have something called as cloud project. Okay. I'll open ChatGPT also. Meanwhile, it's taking time. I think it's not opening. So first we'll do this chat GPT one and then we'll come back to this. It's taking time, that's right. Okay, so we'll do one thing. First anyways, this is opened. It's taking time. So meanwhile, we'll just finish this one agent for this chat GPT. See, when you go to this chat GPT, if you go here, can you see here, I have something called as GPTs. Okay, let me click on this. When I click on this, it'll take me to this particular window where we can create our own GPTs. Okay, now let's go here. Say, I'll click on this create. If you go here and check, there are so many GPTs which are already created here, right? Yeah. Let me go here. I'll click on this. And here it asks for a new, like what we have this chat GPT, I can create my own GPT. So I want this to be like, let's say, I want this. Let's say I want this to be like a Power BI expert. I want this to be a Power BI expert. So what I'll do, I'll go and give the name. Any name you can give. It's like how you are, like it's a name. The next, I want to describe. Let's say I've appointed you. You have a name, right? I have appointed you. I want to give some role for you. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll say the description, your enterprise AI consultant for Microsoft Power BI, DAX, modeling. So all this, anything related to Power BI, you have to do. So that I'll just give the description here. I'm not typing, I'm just copying and pasting. And in the instruction, I'll say what you have to do. See, you are a Microsoft certified Power BI consultant with over 20 years of experience. Help users with all these things you have to do. Okay. Then what I'll do, I'll just copy here this one completely. You can give instructions however you want. Understood? Very simple. I'm just telling this is what you have to do. Now I'll go here and here it says the conversation starts. When I actually start the conversation, how actually I should converse with you, right? Let me go here. You can use or you can ignore it, no problem. So conversation say, I can say paste, sorry, this one, analyze my Power BI data set. You know what happens? It will be like some instructions already available. So I don't have to go and type anything. Okay, so you can give anything you want. Generate DAX. So these are all something where we can get that in the GPT. Okay. Now here, I just gave some conversations. I'll show you what it is later, you'll understand. Now, coming to the knowledge. I have to upload all the files. Say it can be PDFs, the instructions, the data. Let's go here. I'll try to give this data. This is my data. Let me select this. Okay. And here it says, what are the capabilities? Say web search, canvas, then image generation. I'll also select this code so that I can do some data analysis as. So here it says create new action. If you think you want more actions to be done, you can select. But as of now, we don't have time. We just keep it blank. And here you can see the preview. You can see this, analyze my data set, all the conversations here, right? So I given the instructions, description, everything is done. Now what I'll do, I'll say create. Okay. I'll say create. What it will do is it will ask whether anyone with the link can be using this, or let's say one more, like I can have a GPT store is nothing but when you go to the GPT, right? We had so many GPTs there or like applications. We can have our own like that. But as of now, I don't want to share it with anyone. Let me just test it. I'll say save. So now my agent is created. That's all. It's a very simple one. But there are more other things you have to do. But here, what I'm trying to do, only check the data set, analyze it. That's all. Now my GPT is getting created. See, it is done. Now, suppose if it was like share with others also, you can copy this, and if you share it with others, you know what happens? They also can work, provided you give the permission. Now I'll say view the GPT. This one is my GPT. So I'll go here. Can you see this? So this is iTech AI Lab Power BI Expert. Now I don't have to do anything. Let's say analyze my Power BI data set. I'll just give this. Remember that conversation set given. So everything is there here. Now you might ask this, you could have done in that chat GPT directly with the chat also. But there we have to go and mention act as Power BI expert. Then only it'll start thinking. Right? Now this is meant only for this data set. And whatever instructions are given, only that it will work. That means it is expert in that particular thing. I'm telling you, this is one basic thing what we're doing. But suppose if you want to see whatever I mentioned, so everything it will try to give me all the results. Everything it will. Now anything we ask about that particular document, it will give. If you have all the documents like PDFs, everything, if you upload, okay, you upload everything. Any question you ask in that, say, information what you've trained, it lands. Understood? So this is how actually AI agents are created. Again, I'm telling this is not a very advanced agent, just one simple agent I've created. Let's go to Claude. There also we can create the agent. For this, you have to go to this project. Okay. This is very simple actually. Let's go here. Because it's like easy for me to copy and paste. So that's why I'm just going here. So here also, I'll go to this Claude. I'll go to project, new project, and I'll say, see, new project. Click on this new project. It lasts for what are you working on? Okay. Let me give that as Excel expert. I'll say iTech AI Lab Excel expert. What are you trying to achieve? Is nothing but we are describing, right? The description will say you should be my personal Excel expert. So if you think you want to give more instructions, you can give. There is no restrictions like that. Let's say create the project. When I say create the project is created. The next will say, we'll take this prompt, say, I'll just copy this. Okay. Can you see here? We have this memory. Can you see this? Can you see the instructions and the files? Remember that in GPT also, in ChatGPT also, we have the same thing. I'll go here. I'll say instruction. Don't give here this normal, chat. I'll go here. I'll go to this instructions and I'll paste. As of now, everything was ready. I just copied and pasted. If you think you want your say, agent to work on something, just give the instruction. It will exactly work like that. Now I'll say save instruction. When I say save instructions, you know what happens? All the instructions, whatever I've given, that will be saved here. Now I can ask my agent to work exactly like this. Now here I want this file. The same file I'll just drag and drop. This one. If you have any PDFs, you can upload. So same thing what we did in ChatGPT here also we can do. We can see here, I just uploaded this, right? Now, this is done, okay? Cool. Okay, this is like, okay, this is like we had that only for me or I want to share something like that. Let's go back. Okay, you can see here, this is my expert now. I'll just click on this. And now, whatever questions I ask here, it will give me the result based on this. Say, let me see if I have the prompt ready. Ask, okay, analyze the data set. Same question I'll ask here, okay. Did I mention anywhere the data set? But if it's in chat, what I have to do? Every time I have to go and keep on, dragging and dropping. Remember that whenever I want to explain, I'll go and keep on dragging and dropping. But here, you don't have to do anything. Just go here. Let's say run. See what it will do. Now it is trying to analyze that particular data set and it's giving me the information. See? Can you see that? I didn't mention anything. It is taking that particular data. You ask any questions on that, it will do. Claude is a little slow compared to ChatGPT. Okay. So like this, we have various different tools. Okay. We have make.com, N8. Let me show you quickly. I'll just show you one thing because I use this Hagen a lot. Okay. For making all these videos and all. So here, if you go to 11 labs, there also we have this AI agents that is more stronger actually. Okay. Let me go here. Okay, see, these are all for the agents. Okay, so we can go here, we can check the agents. So here also we have a lot of AI agents here. So this is only for making videos and all. I'm very slow actually. So anyways, see, here also we have this agents where I can create the agents for this. Suppose if you want to create any videos, I can just mention, we'll create the videos and so on. So like that. So each and every application now they have their own agents where they can create it. Okay. See here. If you want any other questions, mention there. It will give me that particular answer. Understood how agents will actually work? So it works based on my instruction. So if you take any other applications like N8, that is very nice. Actually. Make.com, these two things which I prefer always, but it's paid. But we can create the nodes, the connections, right from any task you do, any applications, you can connect. Suppose if you think you want to connect to APIs, you can do that as. So wonderful things what we can do actually to automate the process. We'll take care of each and everything, but in depth, I will do it and come to that particular chapter because it will take a lot of time to discuss on that. Create agents will take a lot of time. So we'll do that with the paid version only. I'll teach you. This is just to give you an idea that what all things will be done in your entire syllabus and what actually you should be prepared for the next coming jobs and all job opportunities, career opportunities is what you have to. Okay. All right. So people, sorry, I was a little fast actually because I had to cover a lot of things. So this is what I have for today and for all the three classes of this AI. And from next Tuesday, we'll be starting our data analytics classes. First, we'll go with some vibe codings, Python, something like this, very basic thing. And then we'll see. Slowly, we'll start working on other tools. Okay. So if people who wants to go for media, you can go. I'll just come back to people offline. Let me speak to people of online and then I'll come back. All right. So people online, any questions you have, let me know. I will answer. People online, any questions?
Nothing, sir.
Yeah, should be a little loud, Arjun. Sorry, I don't know who was that.
Nothing from mine, sir.
Okay, okay. Someone actually called me. Okay, no worries, people. Even if you have any doubts, also you can call me offline. Also, okay. Maybe you would have not got any doubts now, but if you have any questions, these three sessions are nothing like I'm going to train you or teach you. This is for awareness. Keep this in mind. Okay. So even if you have any questions, doubts that whether I have to work on this or say, can I make some automations like this? Don't worry. Make a list of each and everything, whatever you are expecting from this entire data analytics training. Okay. I'm there. I will surely make sure that you will get that particular topic as well. Say I have 10 topics, say 15 topics. In that, say 11th topic is not there. Just let me know. I'm there. I'll prepare some notes, documents, data for you, and then I'll explain. Not at all a problem. That is within the syllabus I'm telling. So if you want something like website designing or something else that I cannot do, but within the syllabus, that is, I'm planning for some project, a data analytics project, which is not there in this syllabus. I want to work on 100%. If people ask me, like Arjun was asking about some descriptive analytics, predictive analytics and all. Though it is not there in the syllabus, I'm actually including because that also can be used for others as well. Okay. So likewise, if you have anything like that, you just get back to me. I will include that in the syllabus so that I can also see if that is very important. For example, now XYZ topic is very important, which I would have forgot. Someone is asking me, one person is asking. But if I feel that it is useful for everyone, let's put that in the syllabus itself so everyone will actually. So we can do that. Any topics are there like that which I have missed, or after completing the course also, if you feel it is missing, let me know. I'm there. I'll add that and I'll fix it. Okay. Right, people. So thank you so much. If you people are there for the VBA classes, please go ahead and attend that session. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Or if anybody have not registered, if you think you want to register, or if you want one-on-one call, anything, just please call Suma. She will guide you. Okay. Take care, people. Bye bye.